run and hide. I went to the Revere Writing Camp over with Integrity Music, and my producer, Aaron Lindsay, his daughter Kennedy, and Mitch Wong and myself, we all got together on that first day and got into a room and decided to write some music. And so we were all just throwing ideas around, like who has something on your heart that we could just, probably write about. And I began to share my heart behind running into God and Him being my safe place. And this song came from a place of myself, like personal experience of messing things up in my past and running and falling into sin and falling into the same toxic patterns, relationships, going into different things that I should not have been getting into. And I remember the Lord speaking to me one day, and through my process of falling short and falling into weaknesses, I found myself running from the Lord, hiding from His presence out of fear that He would reject me. And you know how people do, treating me like a person would. And one day He gave me a revelation. He said, "Kayla, I have always intended for you to run, but not run from me, run to me. And I've always intended for you to hide, but not hide from me, but hide in me." And I'm getting emotional, sorry. Don't know how that happened. But anyway, so that day, He gave me that revelation, and He let me know that I could run into Him. He was my safe place. He was my protection. And that as long as I find myself running back into the arms of my Father, the day that the Lord gave me the revelation that I could run to Him and I could hide in Him was the best day of my life, because I figured out that I didn't have to continue hiding from His presence. It's like Adam and Eve in the garden. When they sinned, the first thing that they did was hid. And so the enemy always takes what God has always, intended for you to do, and he takes it and he twists it. And so running and hiding is actually a good thing, as long as you're running into the arms of God and you're hiding under the shadow of His wings. And that day He let me know that if I just come back, I have an advocate with the Father, that He is faithful and He's just to forgive me. If I acknowledge, Lord, I messed it up again, He's faithful and He's just to forgive me and protect me from the enemy that is seeking to destroy my soul. That's the heart behind this song, to share with you that if you're continually feeling like you are falling into sin or you have weaknesses that you cannot overcome, to be encouraged and know that you don't have to continue running and hiding from God out of fear of rejection or feeling like He's not going to accept you or receive you anymore. The whole story behind this song is to let people know that it's okay to run and it's okay to hide. Just change directions and start running back to the arms of God.